Web Review Lesson, Unit 1, Lesson 171, Approximating Quotients.
This is a complete lesson, viewable, on this website, that will allow you to experience exactly what a student experiences when using the Video Math Academy. The only difference is that correct answers for the guided practices and review exercises will be shown to you after a 5-second delay. The student, however, must answer the questions correctly, to move on, in the guided practice exercises. Incorrect answers provide him with the correct answer guidance and punish him or her with a 30-second delay. Remember, students have successfully completed 14 lessons just like this one to bring them to this point. They have already thoroughly covered addition, subtraction, multiplication, and short and long division.
Students begin by selecting the Video Math Academy program from the Start menu, bringing up the main menu above. If they have forgotten where they are, they can select Check Student Progress, enter their matriculation number, and then find out where they are in the program. Most students keep track themselves, and we are covering a lesson from Level 1, Unit 1. The student selects Unit 1 with the mouse, closing the main menu, bringing up the menu for Unit 1. Next, the student must select Lesson 171, which will bring up the opening screen for the learning video for this lesson. Alright, now let's see what it looks like on the computer.
In this lesson, you will learn to approximate single-digit quotients, with no remainders. This is your first step to learning how to perform long division, without the use of large tables. This is our first demonstration problem. The process for approximating quotients has 4 steps. Find a working dividend. Round the divisor. Create a practice problem to find the approximate quotient. Put the approximate quotient back in the original problem and check for accuracy. 1. Our first step is to find our working dividend to use in our practice problem for approximating the quotient. 54 will not divide into 3, or 32, so we must use the entire dividend, 324, as our working dividend. The next step is to round our 2-digit divisor. In this case, if the divisor is 55, 56, 57, 58, or 59, then we round our divisor up to 60. If the divisor is 51, 52, 53, or 54, we round our divisor down to 50. In other words, if the units digit of our divisor is 5, or greater, we must round our divisor up. If the units digit of our divisor is 4, or less, we must round our divisor down. The third step is to make our practice problem by creating another long division problem, using our working dividend, 324, and our rounded divisor, 50. Now we cross out the units digit, in both the divisor and the dividend of the practice problem, to make the solution easier. We must solve our practice problem to find the first approximation of our quotient. In this case, 5 will divide into 32, 6 times. This is the first quotient we will use in our original division problem, and we no longer need our practice problem.
This first approximation may be too large, by 1, or too small, by 1, or it may be just right. Do not be afraid to change the approximation to make it fit. We will show you how.
Step 4. Here is how we check if our first approximation fits, by returning to our original problem. 6 times 54 gives us a product of 324. Subtracting 324 from 324, our remainder is 0. Our first approximation is just right. 6 is our quotient in this problem and we have no remainder. In this lesson, you learned how to approximate single-digit quotients, with no remainders, when the first approximation was the correct one. In the next lesson, you will learn how to adjust your first approximation when it is either too large, or too small, to make it fit. You have completed the learning video. This quick video will begin again from the beginning. If you need to watch the video again, do nothing and it will repeat automatically. If you are sure you have learned what has been taught on the video, press the escape key to the left of the F1 key on your keyboard to quit and move on to the quick practice. You may press the escape key at any time to quit the video, after you have completed the video at least once. If you escape before watching the video at least once, you will have to watch it again.